Hello, welcome back to the channel. I am J.E. Prazzi, writer of speculative fiction and author of the Malfunction trilogy, the Raven Tree Society, and much more. I'm here to continue my series on the Malfunction trilogy, which will be coming to a completion on the 28th of this month, May, when Connection releases. So I'm here with another character introduction today. We've already covered the three main characters, Minerva, Bass, and Cowl, and now I am excited to get into the villains a little bit. Now, I'm one of those authors who likes to say I don't write villains, I write antagonists, and that's because even though my antagonists are very clearly the bad guys in the story, they typically have good reasons for being that way. So the first antagonist I want to introduce you to is the main antagonist in the first book, and that is Jonathan Pope, the head honcho of the city of Bunker. And he's not one that most of the citizens would recognize. He kind of runs a shadow government, so people don't know who's in charge. They just know that the city runs Bunker, and they don't know who runs the city. But Jonathan Pope is the one in charge, and he is actually a clone. They have cloned the original leader of the Bunker from times long past, and he's one of a long line of clones trying to preserve that strength of the same leadership, but also to have their leaders raised from a very young age with very moldable minds with very specific purpose and goal. And that is why Pope's highest value is purpose. And he knows what his purpose is. He knows it very clearly, and he's not going to let anything get in the way of that. Not his own feelings, not morality, not emotions, not anyone or anything. He's going to accomplish his purpose. And that is the way he views everything else on Bunker. You either have a purpose or you are slowly draining the life out of Bunker. In his view, this is how humanity survives. So when we are first introduced to Pope, it's pretty late in the first book. We don't have a strong presence from this character from the get-go. But Pope presents as being very kind-hearted, very gentle, very broken man who understands people deeply, and that's because he does. Pope is a very thoughtful and very emotional man, and he does know very well how to lead people and how to see people's emotions. The problem with Pope is not in how he feels emotions or how he reacts to other people. He is, as I mentioned, very empathetic. The problem with Pope is that he's willing to switch all that off in order to reach the purpose for which he believes he was born. And most of that, I would say, is probably from a lifetime of being told what is most important and what needs to come first. But because Pope is so empathetic, he also is very manipulative, and he has a hand in the trilogy in ways that you wouldn't expect throughout all three books, in bringing things to pass even into the last page. So Pope is very strong presence in the Malfunction trilogy, even though he doesn't have a lot of page time. I really hope you guys will enjoy him. I know that he's a character that a lot of people have had interest in the past, and I can't wait to introduce him to new readers. So if you have any questions about the Malfunction trilogy or about being a science fiction writer in general, feel free to drop those in the comments or to shoot me an email, and I would be happy to address those. If you want to know more, go ahead and head over to my website, www.JelanePrazzi.com, where you'll find extras such as music and free fiction, as well as sign up for my newsletter where you'll be able to get some freebies and find out more each month about what's going on in my career. Thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you guys next time.